And we told you all about a charity that is doing good work. It's an NGO. When we say charity, usually the Americans will refer to NGOs as charity. It's called the International Christian Organization. Its own objective is to protect the poor from violence by rescuing victims. And so in order to do that, they're organizing what they call a justice conference to create awareness, or what we call in marketing communication as activations on the subject that they're dealing with, and rally participants, including media, the general public, etc., to become great advocates. And so the event will feature music, poetry, spoken word, and it's all based on the theme of God's justice. So joining me in the studio on us to take more look on the subject is Selom Tamaklo, who is the information system specialist, and also Leo Akon, the director of advocacy as well. And they're all good at what they do. But in the meantime, how are you?
I'm doing well, and you?
Yeah, I'm good too.
Great.
And your specialty is playing this, right?
Well, it's part of what I do.
It's part of what you
yes.
do. How are you, my good friend?
Yeah, I'm doing well, Roland. Good to be
great.
here.
Yeah. He used to practice journalism, so I've known him for a number of years now. But it's a good thing. Just tell us a bit about this whole initiative in the first place.
Okay, so International Justice Mission, it's a Christian-based organization working closely with the government of Ghana to help end child trafficking on the Volta Lake. And per the nature of our work, we pursue justice like you could see in the name of our organization. Justice is our middle name, and so we believe in the cause of justice. And so we don't just support the Ghana Police Service to rescue kids from the Volta Lake, but we also support them in prosecuting perpetrators to ensure that these kids that have been exploited get justice. And so the essence of this concept is to sort of highlight the theme of justice and to create the awareness about the work that IGM is doing and the exploitation that is going on the Volta Lake. And so that's what the concept is sort of about.
Yeah, and you're participating.
Yes, so I work at the IGM Ghana office
sure.
as an information system specialist, but I do love music, and I've been thinking about a way that we can use music and poetry and other art forms as a tool to create awareness, to stir up people's hearts for what God wants to do in this country, the land of freedom and justice.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And you with a guitar means what?
Yes, so I'll be singing a song on the day, that's this Sunday, but then I wanted to give people a
gist of what we should, a rendition of it. So can you just start a bit of it? Let's get to hear what the real piece is. We'll come back and then we'll ask more on the subject.
Okay, so the song is called the Justice Song, and it's just about a prayer for God's justice to flow like a river. Okay. We won't relent, we will fight until the end. We have been sent to protect and to defend. We won't relent, we will fight until the end. We have been sent to protect and to defend. Let justice flow like a river, flow from the peaks to the ground. Let justice flow like a river, till only freedom is found. We count the cost, we will pledge our very lives, and all may seem lost, but the kingdom will arise. Let justice flow like a river, flow from the peaks to the ground. Let justice flow like a river, till only freedom is found. Let justice flow like a river, flow from the peaks to the ground, and let justice flow like a river, till only freedom is found. Yeah, the coastlands will know, the coastlands will know, the coastlands will know your justice. The islands will know, the islands will know, the islands will know your justice. The nations will know, the nations will know, the nations will know your justice. The coastlands will know, the coastlands will know, the coastlands will know your justice. Let justice flow like a river, flow from the peaks to the ground. Let justice flow like a river, till only freedom is found. We won't relent.
Oh, thank you very much. But it's important, Mr. Tamaklo, that we all make sure that we create that. One person who is watching us right now is the secretary to the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining, Charles Bissell, and he is an executive for the MPP for the Western region as well, but has this big responsibility because in many of these illegal mining areas, people who tend to be vulnerable, children, they are violated in many ways, abused, etc. So in all the things that you're doing, how do you hope to pair what you want to convene, this concert, bring everybody together, even after the concert?
Yeah, so it's important to understand that when we talk about justice, it's not just limited to, taking someone through the court processes and making sure that there is judgment for the person or judgment about the case, but justice also has to deal with right relationship with others. And so, for instance, if I have right relationship with you and I treat you equally, I treat you fairly, and we have right relationship in the environment, what it means is that I'll not do anything to harm you. So the concept of justice we are portraying is not just about that aspect, but also how we as Ghanaians, we can treat everyone equal and rightly. And rightly so, it also means that, for instance, these study girls that all of us are looking for and all of us are hoping that they'll be found, each of us will take it as a responsibility to be on the lookout so that these girls can be found. If anybody has information, the concept of justice, I'm obligated to volunteer that information. So that's what it means. And so it's not just limited to the work that we do, which is critical because there are tens of thousands of children that have been trafficked onto the Volta Lake. And all these children are languishing on the Volta Lake. They are denied of education. They are denied of proper health care. They are denied of their right. They are denied of their leisure and all that. So that is a real problem. And so justice is important. And all of us must be advocates of justice.
Well, I do agree in many respects. And so as an information system analyst or specialist, how do we make sure that we use relevant technology in the fight or advocacy to make sure the vulnerable are well protected, based on what the objectives of the program that your organization, the International Justice Mission, is pursuing?
Yeah, basically with technology for transforming societies, social media is the platform. It's just the platform to be able to share ideas, share information that has to be disclosed for action to be able to be taken by the people that have the authority to take the action. So just a matter of people being able to get on their social media platforms and start talking about the theme of justice and discussing it and making people aware of what they need to be aware of.
Okay, well, we'll get on to the mainstream issue. So how do we locate you? You have maybe websites just to read or get more information about this particular event, but more so where is it taking place? And the program itself, if people want to read about it, how do they go about it?
Yeah, so the Justice Concert is happening this Sunday at the Hope City Church located at Ringway Estate, Osu, Hope City Church, Ringway Estate, Osu. And it's taking place at 5:30 p.m. on Sunday.
5:30 p.m.
5:30 p.m. on Sunday.
This Sunday.
That's very coming Sunday, January 27. And so there'll be a lot of artistic display, which is artistic displays like spoken word, music, poetry, painting, and that is to use that to drum home the need for us to pursue justice and for us to be aware about God's heart for justice. And so if anyone wants to learn about IGM and the work that we do, you could just go online and just type igm.org, and our website will give you a lot of information about what we do. But if you need directions to Hope City Church or you want to contact us and learn more about our work, you could contact us via phone 0249-175-629 or Lacon, LACKON at igm.org. You could reach us through this phone number and through this email address. So we're excited to interact with you and to see how all of us can pursue the cause of justice in our beloved country, which has this motto, freedom and justice.
Charlie, awesome. And that's Leo Akong, the Director of Advocacy, the International Justice Mission. And also we've had here Salasi Tamaklo. Salom Tamaklo. Yeah. And thank you very much.
Thank you as well.
All right, so that'll be it for now. But also good morning to you, Charles Bissio. Mr. Charles Bissio is Secretary MPP also for the Western region. But he's currently the secretary to the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining. Good work they've done so far. The issues of illegal mining still plaguing our country, but at least we've been able to solve many of it as far as the policy issues are related. But we have a great interaction with the producers of Kijetia versus Makola. They're in the 3rd season. They're going to do all those premieres, but they would want us to know more about it. It's up next.